What's going on, everybody? You are tuned into 2FootTalk. I am Anthony Chopa. They call me Young Leg. What I have for you today is my UCL picks for the week. We got Lyon versus Barca. We got Bayern versus Liverpool. Schalke versus City. Juve versus Atleti. It's everyone's dream, people. But first things first, let me just tell you, we are sponsored by NAM Wellness Products, the best CBD legal hemp in Pennsylvania. Best you can get. Make sure you check out their website, www.namwellnessproducts.com. Use the code LEG15 to get 15% off any order. Courtesy of your boy. You're welcome. NAM Wellness Products. Make sure you check them out on social media as well, at NAM Wellness Products. Bang. First things first, my picks. Lyon versus Barcelona. So these teams know each other pretty well. I don't know if you guys heard of Juninho, free kick master, maestro, but he's got a couple nice goals against them. But they have seen each other 6 times in the UCL, mostly in group stages, but the time they do meet in the knockout rounds, Barca wins. Weird. Lyon is a team that relies more on youth than money, but obviously they'll spend some cash if they have to. But they have a nice mix right now. The era they're in, they have some stars like Memphis Depay, Fekir, mixed with like the young guys and Ndombele, Cornet, Traore. Tons of talent there. And this is kind of their moment to see if Lyon is actually back. Is Lyon back in Europe? I don't know. They took out Man City in the Etihad and then tied them. Now, I think this is a great test. Barcelona is obviously one of the favorites for the tournament. If they can show that they can compete with Barcelona, Lyon's back, people. Just saying. But it's in France, so I'm giving Lyon a little bit of credit there. Hey, you guys, this is your opportunity. Make the upset. The Madrista in me would love to see Barca lose. The Lyon fan in me would love to see a Lyon win. I would love to see them get European glory. But the realist in me knows that Barcelona is one of the best teams on the planet. And Barcelona is probably going to win this game. But hey, UCL magic, sprinkle it down on Lyon for me. I would love that. Moving on. Next we have Bayern versus Liverpool. These are 2 top teams in form, trying to take their spot at the top of the league. Both clubs with 5 Champions League titles, and both hold very high pedigrees. So the real story is all the players that are missing. This is crazy. Muller's out due to suspension. Virgil van Dijk is out due to suspension. Lovren's hurt, although no one cares. Goretzka's doubtful with an ankle injury. Toliso's obviously out. Robben's out. Boateng's out. Gomez is out. Shaqiri's doubtful. Firmino's a game-time decision with his virus. And Oxlade-Chamberlain is obviously out. That's a crazy amount of people, and those are some big names. So this is crazy to see all these names. And no, we're still going to get a thriller in Anfield. I think the lack of respect that Lewandowski's getting right now is absolutely insane. And that's what makes Bayern the favorite to me. The fact that Virgil van Dijk is not going to be in there, and you have Lewandowski coming down, this guy's leading the competition with 8 goals already. I don't know who they think is going to stop Lewandowski, but they have nobody. I mean, Lovren would say he could do it, but you guys don't know if he's playing. So, first question, who's stopping Lewandowski? Second question is, how are you going to get the ball to your only good players you have now since you have so many injuries? Liverpool, you are in trouble. I think the Alisson comments of how they're not going to miss Virgil van Dijk was a slap in the face to Virgil van Dijk and a slap in the face to Lewandowski. Because if I'm Lewandowski, first thing I'm thinking is, you're not going to miss him? Who's stopping me? So I got Bayern all the way. Even if it is in Anfield, they're going to break the hearts of the Reds fans. Sorry, Liverpool fans. I got Bayern. Loa with a goal. I'll call that too. Shit, I'll call it a hat trick. But I might just jinx him. Knock on wood, sorry, Bayern fans. Moving on, Schalke versus City. City have always kind of struggled going to play over in Germany, but there's a Schalke side who's also struggling to play wherever the pitch is. So with a lackluster performance in Germany, Schalke are relying their kind of like side jaunt, which is UCL. They're relying heavily that they're going to keep doing well in that because they have been kind of surprising, and they're kind of just keeping European hopes alive. Hey, maybe they can get that last UCL spot if they somehow win the whole tournament. God only knows. That's that UCL magic, because that's the only way they're winning here. Manchester City back on top of the league with the game in hand on Liverpool. All their people are back on form. You got Sterling on form. You got Aguero on form. Silva. KDB's back at full strength. Like, Laporte's looking fantastic. Stones looks good next to Laporte. Pep Ball is looking beautiful over in England right now, and I think they're going to wipe the floor with Schalke. Pep obviously wants another UCL. It's been a minute for him, so he's definitely hungry for another UCL. And I think that once you add Sane, Mahrez, there's a couple names I didn't even say. Like, geez, they're loaded right now. Man City's going to wipe the floor with Schalke. I think it's going to be an absolute rout. But they're going to Germany. Not always the best team in Germany. Schalke, there is a little hope there. UCL Magic, sprinkle it down. Do your thing. Finally, we have the game that I am looking most forward to, Atleti versus Juventus. Now, this is a game where we're going to see Ronaldo go back and show Atleti who their fucking daddy is. This man has never had a problem scoring on them and knocking them out, especially in the UCL. I can't tell you how many heartbreakers I've seen for Atleti fans that have just made me laugh. So, thank you, Ronaldo, for that. Being a Madrista. Unbiased again, I swear. But anyway, I got Juventus by a mile. The matchup just on the lineups, I mean, you look at the front three, Ronaldo, Dybala, Douglas Costa, sub in Cuadrado, sub in Bernardeschi. That beats the Griezmann and whoever, Morata and Diego Costa. Diego Costa hasn't scored in 6 months, but whatever. Front three, Juventus. Midfield, they got no Koke on Atleti, so it's Saul and Javi Garcia and hopefully Thomas Partey, maybe. He's been looking pretty good, but still, that doesn't beat Dybala, Pjanic, Matuidi, sub in Emre Can, Bentancur. That's just, it doesn't do it. The back line is where it gets interesting. Godin to Chiellini, okay. Still, I'm feeling Chiellini over Godin. Then you add Bonucci in there, and you're just like, oh. Then you add Cancelo in there, and Alexandro, and you're like, oh, jeez. Because Atleti, your back line's looking a little old. Now, here's where Atleti has the advantage. Oh, Jan Oblak, fantastic goalkeeper. He's what's going to make this interesting. He's what's going to make this game beautiful. The Simeone ball is definitely going to keep it close. Jan Oblak and Godin are going to control that back line, but Juventus formula is almost perfect with Allegri. I got Juventus, possibly even being a rout. Simeone, I don't think he would let that happen. He'll kick a ball on the field if he has to, do what he has to do, but I got Juventus beating Atleti, even if we're in Spain, doesn't matter. Juventus are on a warpath for that UCL. Ronaldo is there, and who else do you need? Guy runs the UCL. Those are my picks. Make sure you check us out on TwoFootTalk.com. Check us out on Twitter at TwoFootTalk, TWO FootTalk. I am Young Leg. I'll see you next week.
Fuck that, illustrate, y'all know the word. Yeah.
Feel good to weed.
You got all that shit? Yeah.
I got young money up, and now I got my feet up. Tune in this bitch, tell my niggas throw them bees up. Doing what the fuck I want, hate me all the fuck you want. Real niggas fuck with me, and I don't give a fuck who don't.